One of the services you provide is giving people something to talk about. Let them talk. It makes them happy. It makes them feel good. They don't believe half the shit they say. People want to talk. Yeah. It's fun to talk.
Yo, it's your main man, Will. I got my boy Tone here with me, and we here to bullshit, talk shit, and give shit. This here podcast is HTD. Yo, hey, what up, though? Hey, it's Will.
It's your man's Tone.
And we back in here behind the mic through your speakers to bullshit, talk shit.
Once again.
Yeah, bullshit, talk shit, and give shit. Yeah. It's been that long. It's been that long. I felt like that went long enough.
Missing words and shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a minute, bro. I mean, we ain't recorded all year.
Gotta blow the dust off. Blow the dust off a little bit, man.
Hey, bro, I know I'm back. I don't know I'm back here because I don't know. They told me, bro, the best thing to love that blowing breath on the mic. Goddamn, it's been that long. It's been that long, bro. So we back in here behind the mic, through your speakers, the bullshit, talk shit, give shit, and I don't know. We haven't recorded all year, so it was time for us to get back behind the mic.
Had to come back. I was at the grocery store. This little old lady told me that there was a void in her life since the podcast wasn't back on.
Shut the hell up.
We had to get back in here.
Hey, well, nothing else need to be said, man. We're gonna make an attempt. No, we ain't gonna make an attempt. We are gonna come back in here behind the mic every week to give y'all the podcast and give y'all something to talk about it at work and argue with.
Delete that part. Edit that out too, by the way.
Edit what out?
We don't make attempts around here, man.
Yeah. You right. So how you
watching Coach Snoop, man?
Wow. How is that show, bro? How is that shit?
I actually finished it already.
Did you?
Yeah.
This is the same guy that said, "Oh, you better watch Coach Snoop. Oh, don't watch that bullshit. Don't watch that." You didn't say bullshit, 'cause you don't curse a lot. But you said, "Don't watch that." But you gonna turn around and watch it though. Okay.
Hey, admittingly, when I said that I was kind of inebriated, bro, I was kind of, I had some of the sauce, man. So, but sober tone enjoys Coach Snoop.
Okay.
Lit tone too. It's a good show. I would recommend if you like. What's that? Last Chance U.
Mm-hmm.
Things like that. You will really like Coach Snoop.
All right. It's middle school and high school kids, right?
Yeah, I think it's like right before they go to high school, like 8th grade.
Okay. So we haven't did a football recap yet, and as you all know, that the Philadelphia Eagles won the Super Bowl, and that's passed, and I'm glad it's over. But I'm not happy with the winning. The people that actually won. I kind of wanted the Patriots to win. I know that's sound kind of crazy coming from an Atlanta Falcon fan, but I did want the Patriots to win because of the fact that I didn't want to deal with Eagles fans calling me that Monday saying, "Yeah, Jerry, that's how you beat the Patriots. That's how it's supposed to be done. You go in there, get it done. You keep that foot in their neck, and you go down there and you get it done." The Philadelphia Eagles got it done. I'm happy for them. And I had been getting a lot of that Sunday night. I know like 3 or 4 Eagles fans, and they called me talking about, "Hey, do a podcast right now. Let's go live right now. Let's go live right now." They were feeling themselves, bro. They was feeling it, and I mean, I respect it. Even though I do feel like my Atlanta Falcons could have beat them, should have beat them in Philadelphia. I feel like that we didn't win because I wasn't there, because I haven't been to a game. I have not been to a game this year that my team did not win.
How many games have you been to, though?
2.
Okay.
So
you're 2 for 2.
I'm 2-0, baby. 2 for 2, 2-0. However you want to say it. Georgia beat Oklahoma, and the Falcons beat the Rams. I went to both of those games, and let me tell you, bro, because we haven't been on here since we recorded, that NCAA football atmosphere and that Rose Bowl was the best atmosphere I've ever been a part of my whole life. And I will never forget it. I mean, yeah, the game didn't start off too well. It didn't start off too well, and I was a little hurt. I'm like, fuck this dude Tone, because you the reason why I went. You and another person, and I was like, fuck. I was already mad at y'all. I'm like, fuck, these motherfuckers told me to come to this game, and I'm sitting there with my head in my hands. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't do it, right? And then that second half come around, and Georgia, them Dogs, they made a comeback. Mm-hmm. They made a serious comeback, and we got that W in that Rose Bowl.
Like a movie, man.
It was like a movie. And that halftime, I shit you not, I ain't told you this yet. I shit you not, halftime, I'm like, I promise you, I said, this can be one of those storybook Rose Bowl moments when Georgia comes back. And the reason I said that was because during the halftime, they had a big screen up and they were showing all these remarkable plays that people had made. Michigan. I remember seeing one. It was Michigan. I believe it was Desmond Howard. I might be wrong.
Yeah, it was probably Charles Woodson.
Oh, it was Charles Woodson. It was a punt return back, right?
A Rose Bowl.
Yeah, bro. And I was like, this could be one of those storybook moments. And it was a storybook moment, and I enjoyed it. Man, I don't start off this podcast.
I didn't want y'all to win though.
I know you didn't, and I know you glad that we did not win a national championship. But go ahead.
Yeah, well, I didn't want y'all to win. It was really because of selfish reasons, because of my team, the Wolverines. You know, like I told this dude to go there because who knows the next time they'll be back. Georgia's recruiting really well though, and they seem to be on track to continue their success, but you never know. You never know what can happen. But yeah, ultimately, I was just bitter because I don't know when Michigan's gonna get there. I don't know.
It ain't gonna be no time soon.
It's not gonna be anytime soon. And for 95% of the programs in NCAA Division I football, it's not gonna be anytime soon.
Yeah.
So that's just how it goes. In college, you can keep those dynasties going. You can keep those power trains rolling. It's a little different in the NFL and in professional sports because you got to pay people and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Ain't no salary cap in NCAA. It's only what your boosters can pay.
Mm-hmm. And I'm happy to be a part of this Dog Nation, and I'm glad what Kirby Smart is instilling in those dogs down there. We got a number one recruiting class. You know, we got the young freshman coming in the battle. Jake from State Farm for the starting quarterback job next year, and it's gonna be an excitement in Athens, Georgia next year. Y'all stay tuned, all right? Y'all stay tuned. But bruh, go Dogs, sick 'em. You know what time it is, bro. But fuck, what was I about to say? I was about to say somebody in the NFL.
What was your segue, man? You didn't miss the layup on the segue, man.
Hey, bruh. I was about to say something. You tried to segue into it. I caught it, but I put that bitch back down because I had to say something about my dogs, you know?
Yeah.
But NFL's gone, but we still got people making moves. People making moves. The 49ers just signed Jimmy Garoppolo to the biggest. Well, let me tell y'all something, man. Every quarterback that gets a deal from now until whenever the fuck is always going to be the biggest contract by a quarterback.
That's a limited time title.
It's going to keep on going. It's going to keep on being the same thing. And Jimmy Garoppolo was that newest quarterback. And before was
Matt Stafford.
Matt Stafford was him. Yeah, Matt Stafford was before him. And then was Matt Ryan before him probably.
And Matt Ryan is about to get his contract. He's going to be highest paid.
Matt Ryan is about to get another
Aaron
contract.
Rodgers
I hope not. I hope Matt Ryan does not do that. You know,
he will.
I hope he doesn't. But
get them coins, Matt.
Our owner already told him, like, hey man, we need you to take a friendly deal.
Them coins, Matt.
Nah, bro.
Take up all their salary cap.
Nah, bro. We need you to take a friendly deal so we can continue to be great and get that defense, keep our defense intact. But yeah, Jimmy Garoppolo. Are we happy about this signing? Are you happy about this signing?
Am I happy about it? As I'm not a 49ers fan, so I really could care less.
Is it a good signing?
Well, I know the business. I know the business of the NFL. I know how it goes. Like you just said, the next quarterback is gonna be the one to get paid. They potentially save themselves a lot of money if Jimmy GQ. That's what I like to call him. Jimmy GQ.
Wow, I know you was a fan of Jimmy.
If he goes out there and balls out and is one of the best quarterbacks in the league, top 5, top 10, hey,
He will be. He will be.
Yeah, that prevented them from having to sign him next year, franchising him or kicking the can down the road, and that you would have been paying him $5 million more per year. So
you're right. You're definitely
you found
right.
your horse, you hitched your wagon to him, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen.
Hey, mark this date, February 12th. Jimmy Garoppolo will be a top 10 quarterback in the league next year. I would go ahead and say top 8. Top 8
this year.
Well, yeah, the year that's coming. The year that's coming.
Yeah.
Jimmy G will be a top 8 quarterback in the league next year because of the fact, and it's 2 words, Kyle Shanahan. Kyle Shanahan is the best offensive coordinator, now head coach, in the league. All
We'll
right?
see.
I'm telling you this because I know. I've been on that road with Kyle Shanahan before, and he produced the MVP quarterback out of Matt Ryan. And he made Brian Hoyer a freaking Pro Bowler. And he made RG3 who he was before his dad ran him to the ground.
Destroyed him.
And destroyed
Killed him.
Destroyed him. They ran him out of Washington. He went to Cleveland. He won.
Boy, just can't get right.
He won 7 games in Cleveland. Yeah. Kyle Shanahan. He was OC. He won 7 games in Cleveland. Went down to Houston, did his shit with Brian Hoyer. Went to the Super Bowl with the Falcons before he gave up the Super Bowl to get Jimmy G. Yes, he gave up a Super Bowl to get Jimmy G.
Dang, I didn't even know you were writing a book on Shanahan.
Oh,
that's crazy,
bruh. The dude is great, bruh. The dude is great, and I love the dude. I hated him for a good 2 weeks because of what he did to my franchise, and he stopped us from getting a championship. But yeah, I mean, the dude's great. I mean, I ain't got nothing against him. Him, Sean McVay, all those guys are great. Those are great OCs.
You know, I'm just hoping that who the Lions got, Patricia. Hopefully he can do something.
Matt Patricia gave a 40 points.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying.
Matt Patricia gave up 40
when
points.
I think of the Patriots, I don't think of defense. That's just not.
You shouldn't think of defense. And if you do think of defense, I don't know what the hell you're thinking about. Even though Bill, I watched this 30 for 30, 2 Bills.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that 30 for 30 moved me in all kind of ways. I'm like, goddamn, dog. Bill,
all kind of ways. This sounded kind of sexual, man. You all right?
Chill, bro. Pause. Pause. But Bill Belichick is a freaking guru, man. I mean, that goes without saying. The dude got 7. I believe he got 7 Super Bowl rings. I believe it was 7. I believe he won 2 with the Giants. Yeah, he won 2 with the Giants, and then he won 5 with the Patriots.
Okay.
Yeah, he won 7, and it goes without saying the dude was great. The dude is great, and I believe that Bill Belichick was running that defense while Patricia was there, just like Patricia would be running the Lions defense when whoever y'all fill in for that DC court for that DC, he's gonna still be running that defense. Just like Dan Quinn down in Atlanta is running the defense. We got Marquand Manuel in that position, but we all know who's running the defense.
Yeah. I mean, I just hope that he's as good as people say that he is here in the city. You know, they say he's a super smart guy and all this kind of stuff. I've heard all of this before.
And he's a rocket scientist.
Yeah, he's got his pencil behind his ear and his paper that's laminated. I don't know how you write on laminated paper with a pencil, but that's neither here nor there.
I didn't even think about that.
That's neither here nor there.
He might got a marker for that, bro.
Hopefully. But he did that at the press conference. He's talking about, let me get a little more comfortable, and took his pencil out and put it behind his ear at the press conference. Like, what are you taking notes here at the press conference?
Y'all gotta make that dude feel comfortable, man.
I don't know, man. Like, I don't really have high expectations for the Lions, as you know.
At least not next year.
No, I've never. Never, right?
Bro.
Why should I?
At some point, you gotta be like, all right, they got it together. We got this going. Cause last year, I don't know why, but last year, it wasn't y'all defense fault. It wasn't y'all defense fault that y'all weren't winning. it was the offense fault. Y'all couldn't score. Y'all would get the
It's
ball.
always somebody's fault, though, bro. That's the thing that you're not realizing. They can never sync up. They can never be all on the same page. And I understand what you're saying. In a normal football city, you'd be like, yeah, at some point they got to turn it around, though. They got to, like, eventually, every dog has his day.
Do you think the Cleveland Browns are still selling out games?
Bro, the Lions sold out games when they went 1-16.
The Cleveland Damn, I'm hitting my mic, I'm hitting my lip on the mic and shit. The Cleveland Browns did too.
But listen,
Sure.
you can't say that they're ever going to win. My dad has never seen the Lions win. My granddad has never seen the Lions win.
Now, your granddad probably did see the Lions win.
It wasn't even a Super Bowl then in the 50s.
Championship.
Yeah, exactly. He never saw the Lions win. They only won one playoff game since 1991. I don't even know how we got on the Lions because they are one of the worst franchises.
You brought up Patricia.
Yeah.
Patricia.
Yeah, but we don't need to go down their pathetic resume.
We know how bad they are, and we know how bad they're gonna be next year. My hot take.
I mean, what were they, 9-7?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll
should
probably
they?
go
They
7-9.
should get better, right?
No, they're not gonna get better. They're gonna go 7-9, 6-6.
Yeah,
Not 6-6. I'm tripping. 8-8.
yeah. You should get better though. Like they got
no.
Caldwell.
You don't get better.
Listen,
You don't get better out the changing the coach right there.
No, you do. What about
Oh yeah, Sean
what is it?
McVay.
Exactly. Yeah. And Jacksonville was trash just last season, and look at them now.
Jacksonville made a
The
lot of
NFL,
offseason moves,
listen though. The NFL doesn't work in stages really. Like teams are trash one year, and the next year they're good. There's no building blocks really in the NFL. It's just you're either good or you're not good, and that's how it happens.
Relax, bro.
It's like look at Eli Manning. This dude has 2 Super Bowl wins and no playoff wins in the years that he didn't go to a Super Bowl. It's either you're gonna be good or you're not. You know what I mean?
Bro, but still though, you can't expect
Flacco,
too much
you
from
get
that
hot.
dude. Don't bring Flacco in there. Flacco.
I'm just saying, you get hot. He's not great. You just get hot. You go on a run. You know what I mean? That's what it is. Like you can't. It's hard to predict the trends in the NFL and what teams are going to be up next in the great.
I can tell
unless
you,
you
I
have.
can tell you one team that's gonna be up there though.
Who?
The San Francisco 49ers.
Well, you're helping my argument right now, bro. You can be
I'm-
trash last year and then great the next year. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, you can. You're right. You're right about that. You can be trash one year and great the next year. You're right. You're right, but you need to build something though. Something got to change.
Yeah.
It's either going to be coaching or your personnel or possibly both. And the Jaguars
Lions had
changed both.
coaching. Lions had coaching. And personnel changes. So, in my eyes, hey, they should take that jump this year. They shouldn't get worse. If they get worse,
I'm not gonna get better though. I don't see it unless y'all go out there and get somebody that can help y'all run the ball, which y'all can't do at all.
Draft somebody. They gotta draft somebody.
Who y'all gonna draft? Nick Chubb?
I don't know, man. I want Saquon. I want them to sell the house.
Y'all not gonna get up there and get him.
Sell a house, man. Or get I take Nick Chubb. I'll take
I don't want Nick Chubb to go to. I don't want Nick Chubb to go to Detroit.
I take the other two. Yeah. Sony Michelle. I'll take him too, man.
I don't want none of them. I don't want none of them dogs in Detroit, bro. Y'all ain't finna,
I'll take either one of them Georgia boys.
Y'all ain't finna run my boys into the ground.
We need a back, man. We need a back.
Hey, it's already bad that y'all running Matt Stafford into the ground, wasting all his good years, freaking running him in the ground. You know, y'all got too much.
Years.
What?
Matt Stafford is where he's supposed to be, man.
Matt Stafford would have won plenty of playoff games if he played somewhere else.
Probably.
No, not probably. He would have.
I can't even argue that. But what has Matt Stafford ever won? He didn't even win anything in Georgia.
Bro, a lot of people didn't win when they went to college. A lot of people did not.
He's not like a winner, but he had good ass teams. He had really good teams, bro.
He had really good teams, but he also had to compete with Nick Saban in Alabama.
I'm saying though, but did he even get to a national championship?
No, he went to the
SEC championship. You know who did?
Who?
Deshaun Watson, because he's a winner. There are some players who are just winners, and there are some players who are losers, and there are some players who just are just, we're right in the middle. We don't care. We gonna get paid.
Wow. You know, Matt Ryan went to the Super Bowl and he ain't never go to the national championship.
Yeah, but Matt Ryan
played at Boston College.
I know, but Matt Ryan did get a lot of help. He got some personnel changes, some staff changes. You know what I mean? Some coaching changes. That's what we were just talking about. So things you never know what can happen.
Don't expect for the Detroit Lions to be good. Don't expect for them to win more than 8 games.
I don't.
9 games. I'm gonna say 9 games because who knows what Patricia does in Detroit. But moving on, let's talk about your. Let's keep it on Detroit. I want to talk about your Pistons.
Detroit basketball.
Yeah. I want to talk about your Pistons.
We're 5-2 since Blake got here.
Okay. Are you happy with that though? Are you happy giving up Tobias Harris that pick and y'all gave up Avery Bradley for Blake Griffin?
Avery Bradley was going to be gone next year. He was a free. This was his last year in the deal, and we weren't going to bring him back. So you can take him out of the trade.
Okay.
That first round pick, the Pistons, in the history of their drafting, is not good. Like you can't really go and look through their, especially under Stan Van Gundy as well, as a player that in the pick that they're going to be in the position, which is going to be in that 12 to 20 range. Yeah. They never hit on that pick anyway. And Tobias Harris, that's probably the one thing in the trade I didn't want to give up because I like Tobias Harris. He had 2 years left on his deal, was still kind of cap friendly, but somebody's going to eventually give him if not a max deal, close to a max deal because he's still young and he's improving year by year, game by game in the league. But the Pistons are were in like purgatory. You know, they were right in the middle of the pack. They needed to make a move to do something. They shot their shot, and it's either this is gonna work or it's gonna fail miserably. Those are the only 2 things that are gonna happen with this. This team isn't enough to win a championship, but with Blake here, with Drummond here, maybe we can make some moves and we can convince somebody else to come here. We get Reggie Jackson out of here because I'm not a big fan of him, and he's hurt. He's not going to be back until next month, I think. So I'm optimistic. I wish there was more games left in the season so I could see what they could really do.
I mean, y'all should make it to the playoffs. But with y'all losing to us the other night, they're not y'all 2 games?
Yeah. And we lost 2. Yeah, we lost 2 in a row.
We on this game tomorrow, probably.
Tomorrow, yeah.
I don't like the direction y'all going to Detroit, man. I don't.
5-2 though. We're 5-2 though. Since Blake.
Y'all are 5-2. What do you know? Blake Griffin 3-point percentage since he got there. How many threes he jacking up in Detroit? Does he think he's Josh Smith?
It was like I think it was it 34 or 36% before he got here, but that was a shot that they said and he was. I've seen him. No, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Every time I watch a game, I see this dude shoot threes, and it seems like he hits more than he misses.
Really? It seems that way, though.
It seems that way. I don't want to get into the numbers because I could be wrong, but it looks like
Blake Griffin think he Josh Smith out there, bro.
No,
he ain't Josh Smith. He ain't Josh Smith.
He's better than Josh Smith. He's better than Josh Smith.
Ain't nobody better than Jay Smooth.
I don't even remember seeing Josh Smith hit a 3. Like when that dude hit a 3, like the whole crowd would just be amazed. Like, oh my God, he actually hit one. What the hell? Yeah, Blake Griffin is completely different. And he moves the ball. He can be kind of like a floor general out there. I like it. I like watching it. It's more exciting. I hadn't watched any Pistons basketball.
It better be fucking exciting. Y'all putting that dude's name on T-shirts out there in Detroit, man. To welcome that dude to the D.
T-shirt.
To welcome him to the D. You might well have T. Grizzly and Eminem waiting on him at the time.
We should have. And Big Sean.
And Big Sean. And Matt Stafford. All of them should have been there. And Cash Doll. I didn't know she was from Detroit until last night.
Bro. So tell me about your Cash Doll experience, man.
All right, so I'm watching freaking the BET Social Awards last night, right? Mind you, I'm a big awards guy. So I say, you know what? I'm not going to miss these social awards. So I go and watch the social awards, and they got this one award called freaking some shit that she did on social media, right? Biggest song on social media, right? and she won. And I'm like, who the fuck is Cash Doll? And then the fucking memory bank started turning, and I remember listening to Joe Budden podcast when that Big Sean tape dropped, him and Metro Boomin.
Yeah.
She's on that.
Oh yeah, that's like one of the most popular songs on that tape, actually.
Yeah, exactly. And then like they loved her, so I'm like, what the fuck do they see in this girl? And then last night I got to watch her perform live, and it was horrible. It was horrible. You know, she performed first. It was 2 performances. It was her and YFN Lucci. And I'm like, this shit is horrible what she's performing. And they say that this is her best song. And I went on Tidal, and I'm trying to find it, and it ain't even on Tidal. So I'm like, how the fuck?
Probably Apple Music. She got an exclusive deal.
Ah, okay. It probably is on Apple Music then. And,
No, I'm talking shit. I don't know if she has an exclusive deal or not.
Oh my god!
You see how you believe that?
But yeah, so I'm like, then I go back and listen to that "So Good" song, and I'm like, I'm not really feeling this shit. And then her performance didn't help it out, but however, BET fucked them because the audio quality was bad, and I didn't know it until YFN Lucci performed, because I know him and I know he makes good music.
Vouch for him.
Yeah, I mean, because I actually listen to his music, and I'm like, yeah, Lucci, you ain't hear no shit either, cuzzo. Cause something.
So you're not holding that against Cash Doll.
No, I'm not holding against Cash Doll, but I gotta listen to one of her songs. I gotta listen to a couple of her songs. I mean, maybe y'all can send me some of her songs and tell me listen to those. But as of right now, Cash Doll on the fence with me. I ain't too familiar with her. But yeah, I mean,
she's very popular here.
I'd
People here
imagine.
love her. People here really love her. She stays down in Atlanta now. But
of course she does.
yeah, of course. Atlanta and Detroit are like the same places. They're like it's like the
comparing
upside
the
down and
greatest
shit.
cities. Stop comparing the greatest city in the nation to that hellhole in Detroit.
Damn. Detroit is the greatest city in the nation, though.
It's not. It's not, bro. Y'all not even top 5.
Bro, we are top 5.
In your eyes. But in the rest of the nation, everybody wants to go to Atlanta. You know,
man, for what though? What y'all got?
We got everything now. We got
Like
everything now. You
Like
do know
what?
we're the Hollywood of the South, right?
The Hollywood.
We're the new Hollywood. We are.
Whatever. You know what? We're not about to make this into an
Hey,
Atlanta versus Detroit thing, bro.
Ask Black Panther. Ask them. Ask them what they think about Georgia.
Because everybody's shooting movies and stuff down there.
That's
but
the
guess what?
Hollywood of it. That's
But
the
guess
Hollywood
what
of the
though?
South.
Guess what though? People shoot hella movies here too.
Since when? Detroit, the movie Detroit wasn't even shot in Detroit.
Yeah,
motherfucker.
that's crazy. That is crazy.
Case
Actually, the
closed.
last thing they shot here was like Transformers, I think, too.
Which one? The Age
The
of
last-
Ultron?
the
nigga?
last
That-
one,
That
fool.
last shit. That shit was horrible. Did you?
It doesn't
did you
matter if it
even
was
watch
horrible. Like we didn't
Did you
write the
even
script.
watch it? Did you even
Bro.
watch it?
That's neither here nor there. What does that got to do with anything?
Are you gonna watch Black Panther?
Am I gonna watch it? Yes, I'm gonna watch it.
All right, support Atlanta businesses.
Are you gonna watch it?
Of course I am. I'm going to see it open the weekend.
I'm not. I mean, is that support? I'm not gonna pay for it. So I don't know.
Wow! Tell air out all your business on here. Why don't you?
Yeah, put me on voice changer. Voice changer.
Nah, I ain't putting you on shit.
I'm not gonna pay for it. I'm gonna watch it on Cody as soon as it comes.
Wow. This motherfucker bootlegging in 2018. Still, dog. How much a movie ticket cost? $13.75, bro. You can't afford that.
Bro, listen. You know what they need to do? The moment where I could turn on my Android box or my Xbox or my computer, Black Panther comes on Friday, and I could watch it on my computer or TV, I would pay $13 to watch Black Panther from the comfort of my couch on opening night with a bottle and some wings.
You know what though?
Whatever.
I think it's gonna become a day and age where that is gonna be able to happen.
What they need.
I think there's gonna come Netflix hit it out the park with Bright.
Bro, that's the way that we're heading, bro. They're they're gonna do them like Netflix did Blockbuster, man. Nobody's gonna go to the movies. Your home entertainment system can be so much better, and then you don't even have to go anywhere.
You had to fill in your own home. You had to fill out your own home and shit. It ain't nothing better.
Pause it, and go to the bathroom. You know what I mean?
Bright was amazing, bro. Bright was a really good movie. I hate that they got a lot of negative reviews and not a lot of negative comments and shit. But that was a great movie. That was a real good movie. Will Smith played a good role. I don't know who the monster was. I don't know a lot of people, but Will Smith played a great movie. Speaking of that dude, Will Smith, we're gonna come back to the NBA too. Trust me.
Instagram. Is that what you're going to?
That is exactly what I'm going to say. If you're not following Will Smith on Instagram, you shouldn't be following nobody else.
Yeah.
Nobody else. If you having any kind of bad day or anything to help you out in any venture that you are going in life right now, you just click on Will Smith page. He'll teach you about everything.
Yeah. Will Smith is. I wish Will Smith was in my life more. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I feel like I would be unstoppable if Will Smith was like my mentor or something like
and
that.
He kind of is now because he just got on social media.
Yeah.
This is still new. So y'all can go back and catch up. And now he doing YouTube videos and shit. He bought himself a GoPro. This motherfucker. How old is Will Smith, bro? How
old enough, man.
He the new Uncle Phil. Rest in peace, Uncle Phil. But he's the new Uncle Phil, dog. And yeah.
My guy, man, was my favorite rapper when I was a kid. Fun fact about me.
No, he was not.
He was. I actually got his CD for Christmas, his greatest hit CD. It was blue.
Why does Will Smith have a greatest hit CD?
Whoa there, my friend. Do you know he was a rapper before he was an actor, right?
Yes, I do.
And you know he had hits.
He had hits. He had
a lot of hits. No, he was very successful. Will Smith has sold more than 10 million records.
All right.
Yeah. What do you think Summertime alone has sold, bro?
I don't know. Summertime is a hit, and it's played every fucking summer. And Summertime was a hit. I'm trying to think of another hit he had. What was his next best hit? I know you're Googling it right now.
He had hold on. Actually, I want to pull up his greatest hit CD.
So we went from the NBA to Will Smith. I ain't even touch on Isaiah Thomas and the Lakers yet. But go ahead.
A lot of these songs, like, people won't even know. But I'll start with the most popular ones. Summertime, Man in Black. Don't forget about Here Comes the Man in Black. Everybody knows that. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, he wrote that. Getting Jiggy with It. Na 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 na.
Na 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 na.
Wild West song. Miami, Welcome to Miami. Boston in the city.
See, a lot of those songs people don't know though. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know a lot of people that know that song, bro.
Bro, that was a hit. That was like an NBA playoff song, bro. Like, you know how they do every year they got the songs?
Yeah.
That was one of them songs. But anyway, just the two of us. But yeah, Eminem. I mean, I'm talking about Eminem. Will Smith.
Eminem did talk about that dude in one song. He did talk about that dude in one song. I remember that shit. But anyway,
he said Smith don't got a customs rap to sell records, but I do.
Exactly.
So fuck him and fuck you too.
Okay, bro. Okay, bro. We get it. We know you're from Detroit. We get it.
Shout out to Eminem. But Will Smith actually had the hits too, man.
Will Smith,
you gotta have the hits to have a greatest hits album, right?
Yeah. Will Smith, you are great. You are a great dude.
Man.
Huh?
The Renaissance man.
Yeah, dude. You are, dog. Now that you got this camera in front of your face and it's not somebody saying cut and action behind it. Oh man, welcome to 2018. Will
See him
Smith.
do La Bamba today?
Yes, I seen him do that.
I didn't even know he was like that proficient in Spanish and Espanol.
I mean, I didn't either. I don't know. We don't know much about that dude until now. The dude out here in California with shorts on boats, on paddle boats with his lovely wife Jada. You know, they just living it up, doing big things. Man. But back to the NBA.
Goals. Those goals right there, man.
Nah, me and my wife are goals.
Not more than Will Smith and Jada though.
You are a fucking
but y'all
hater.
are goals though. Y'all goals though. but it's levels to goals. You
It's
know what I
levels
mean?
to goals. Midge least trying to reach Will and Jada.
Exactly. I'm trying to get to y'all, and then I can escalate up to that.
But what about B and J though? What B and J fall at?
B and J ain't like Will and Jada. They're not like that.
No. They're not. That's what I'm saying. Where do they fall at? Do they fall? They fall way below them? Or
No,
just right below them.
they're like right below. I mean, I feel like Will and Jada would be your fun cousins and stuff that you would want to go over there.
Okay.
And Jay and Beyonce, you go over there and you will learn some stuff. Too, they'd be putting you up on some stuff, but I feel like your Will and Jada would be your favorite cousin.
All right, I got it. I got it. But back to the NBA, like I said though, we got a little bit off topic. And
we did. We actually really did.
We do that from time to time. I figure out why we stopped recording because I got tired of fucking. No, I'm bullshit.
Wow,
I'm bullshit. It's 2018, man. Cooperate with me a little bit. Yeah. So Isaiah Thomas.
Is that how we're gonna start our NBA talk? Just with Isaiah Thomas?
Isaiah Thomas.
You just cut straight to the point.
I gotta get straight to it.
You don't want to talk about the Cleveland Cavaliers and how bad they were before he even started playing.
Let's go.
Okay, well, go ahead. Go. You tell me what's on your mind. What's on your mind?
Isaiah Thomas is trash. You know.
But see his Lakers debut.
Huh?
Oh, Lakers debut though.
Yeah, 22-6. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
7 for 12. He was looking pretty decent out there.
They were playing the Dallas Mavericks.
It don't matter because he was playing some trash teams in that 15-game stretch with Cleveland, and he didn't do anything like that.
They were playing the Dallas Mavericks, and my only thing is, I like Isaiah Thomas.
No, you don't.
Can I talk though? Can I talk? I like Isaiah Thomas. He got a good story, you know, and that's what people love. People love good stories about these professional athletes. And Isaiah got a good story. He played, got drafted last in the NBA draft. Went to Phoenix. Where else did he play at? Sacramento. Went to Boston and freaking got turned around.
Went to Boston and revitalized his career.
How did he revitalize his career?
Two-time All-Star.
How did he revitalize his career, you might ask? I say Brad Stevens.
And maturation.
I say Brad Stevens. Now, we were just talking about how much coaching matters when we were talking about the NFL. And now we're going to bring it in the NBA. And Brad Stevens alone, I call Brad Stevens Houdini, everybody. And the reason why I call Brad Stevens Houdini is because he made shit appear that really doesn't exist. All right? He made poor little Isaiah Thomas average 28 points in 2 straight years. He's averaged 28 and 27.
He made him do that, huh?
He helped him.
He helped him. Okay, I can allow that.
He helped him average 28 points last year. MVP candidate, All-Star. Isaiah Thomas had
2 times All-Star, All-NBA.
2-time All-Star, you know? And Isaiah's not that. He's just not that. He's not 28, 27 points. He's not
an All-Star?
He's not an All-Star.
He's not All-NBA?
He's not All-NBA.
So you're telling me that this coach, put talent aside of him to make him be one of the best basketball players in the world. That yes. Isaiah Thomas did not. That's he exactly doesn't have that in him. So basically, what you're saying here on the 12th of February in 2018 is that Isaiah Thomas will never achieve anything else without Brad Stevens.
He won't. Or a good coach.
So he's not going to make an All-Star game. He's not going to do an All-NBA.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
So now I see how disillusioned you are.
Nope. It won't happen again. It won't happen again.
And but what about if he goes to San Antonio and he gets stuff with Greg Popovich?
If he had a good coach, if he doesn't have a good coach, i.e. Mike D'Antoni, Popovich, Brad Stevens, Rick Carlisle, if he doesn't have these great
Steve Kerr, what about Steve Kerr?
He's definitely not going to the Warriors. let's fucking don't even paint that picture. He's definitely not going there.
No, I really was fishing to get your opinion on Steve Kerr, but we'll get back.
He's not going to San Antonio either. But unless he's not, they have their point guard of the future. He'll be coming off the bench.
No, he wouldn't. But anyway,
he
continue.
Definitely would.
Continue.
He definitely would. But anyway, unless he has a good coach, he won't be that player that Brad Stevens painted him to be. Brad Stevens made him freaking look like one of the best point guards in the league last year and the year before. Granted, he looked like he was a top 7 point guard in the league. I'm not gonna give him top 5 because it ain't no way you can be 5'9".
But you can say top 10.
I can say top 10. Yeah, I can give him that. But he's not going to be that player anymore, bro. You got to let that go. He's not going to be that player no more.
Only because of Brad Stevens.
Because of Brad Stevens. Let me put an asterisk by it. Unless he gets a great coach behind him, he's not going to be that player again.
So what are you saying? That he lacks motivation? He doesn't have the capacity to utilize his own talents.
He's small. He's small.
Yeah, so we understand that.
He needs somebody to scheme up an offense for him to succeed. Because we all know that he can't play defense more than the blood nickel, and you know it.
No, he can't play defense, but a lot of guys in this NBA era can't play defense
at all.
And that was disguised in Boston because they had plus defensive players who could help him out, i.e. Avery Bradley and Jay Crowder. But in Cleveland.
And speaking of Jay Crowder, since you want to bring him up.
Jay Crowder is a role player, a
Jay
reserve
Crowder
player.
Was also trash before Brad Stevens. And he comes to Brad Stevens, and he miraculously is a better player. All I'm saying is Brad Stevens and coaching brings out the better in players.
Coaching can. Coaching can. I agree with that.
Better in players, and Brad Stevens being the top 3, top 4 coach in the league right now, he's bringing the better out of his players.
Yeah.
Now they are doing bad this year. They got they the number 1 team in the East, but it's also the Eastern Conference Finals. That's what they're not the finals, but the Eastern Conference. But they don't play defense in Boston. I lead like 25th, 26th right now. But their offense normally makes up for it. But unless Kyrie's not hot, then they're fucked because they're not getting shit out of Al Horford.
Yeah, and Al Horford is still kind of banged up, and Gordon Howard. He'll be back. Gordon Hayward, he'll be back. And, you can expect for the offense to improve a lot next season once everybody is healthy.
Next season.
But
they got to be playing defense, too.
Yeah. But my only point with our disagreement on Isaiah Thomas is, I do agree. Coaching can help bring out the best in players, and it can help take players to the next level. My whole point with Isaiah Thomas is he is still a very talented player in this, and he can play in this league. He's good. He can make an all-star team in this league. He doesn't need a great coach to make an all-star team.
No,
you put him.
Yes,
let
he
me
does.
see. Let me think of a.
Yes, he does.
If Lonzo Ball wasn't in LA, if he could start, he would make an all-star team there.
I don't see that. No, he's not, bro.
The fun part about this is we'll find out because he's not going to stay in LA and he'll sign somewhere else.
He's not making it. He's not making an all-star team in the Western Conference.
So, what do you think? You don't think he'll ever average more than what a game?
21.
Okay. I'm not even going to argue that too much with you. I'm not even going to argue that too much with you, man. I was thinking somewhere between 21 and 23. You hit it on 21, so whatever. I guess we agree on that.
Exactly. Isaiah Thomas is good. He can be good, but he doesn't have a great coach. That's it. That's it for Isaiah Thomas.
And the All-Star game's coming up. I was a lot more excited about that before everybody got hurt on Curse Team LeBron. But I'm more looking forward to that than I've ever have been with the old format with players picking their own team. I guess that adds another layer of intrigue, excitement, controversy. If they would show it on TV, that would have been a whole lot better. Where you could see it was the last person picked. I would have loved to see that.
I agree.
But the first we know who the first person
I know
was.
who the last person that was picked was.
Who?
Al Horford.
Yeah, probably.
It's easy. Al Horford.
Yeah.
The first person was Kevin
Well,
Durant.
who about the person before that?
Oh, I don't know about the person before that. I have to go back and look at it. But,
yeah, me too.
I don't.
Yeah, we know the first person though.
We definitely know who the first person was. It was Kevin Durant.
Yeah, of course.
And you'd be an idiot not to select Kevin Durant. Now, before this, I'm gonna tell you something. Before this came out, right? Before this, no, not before this came out. Before the injuries happened, I had Team LeBron winning this. You know, I had Team LeBron winning that for 3 hours. I had them winning for 3 hours, right? The first 3 hours it came out, and then I said, Stephen Curry got shooters.
Yeah.
Stephen Curry has nothing but shooters on his team, i.e. James Harden, i.e. himself, i.e. Klay Thompson, and Damian Lillard, and freaking he got people that scores. He got people that score, and Jimmy buckets.
But did you see like the breakdown of like all those statistics? And they did like just team by team,
LeBron
all
was
the
winning.
players.
LeBron had everything.
Yes, they pretty much won everything except for shooting percentage.
And that's the thing. Like if those guys would have got out,
you gotta shoot lights out.
Yeah, if they do, and they will, and they really
you
will.
got to.
They
because
really will.
If you're not perfect, you're gonna lose that game.
Yeah,
because what LeBron has is athletes.
Yeah,
all
exactly.
athletes.
Exactly.
They're gonna get into the paint and they're gonna dunk on you and they're gonna make it a show.
Yeah, but Stephen Curry team gonna make you come here, bring that ass here, boy. Bring your ass out in that 3-point line and come out here.
But you know what? LeBron's team getting 2 points every time, maybe 3, because they're gonna get fouled.
Maybe.
That's the higher percentage chance, going to the rack.
Yeah, it is. It is. But I like Stephen Curry chances at shooting threes.
Well, put your money where your mouth is.
You wanna bet?
Yeah.
I need 10 points.
10 points?
I need 10 points.
Wow.
I need 10 points.
Wow.
Give me 10 points.
I don't want to give you 10 points. I just want to straight up bet.
Nah, just give me 10
Why
points.
you always trying to get points, man?
I need 10 points, bro. It's an all-star game.
Since they're shooters, I'll give you 3 points.
No, motherfucker. Give me 10.
Nah, we'll discuss it off air.
Okay, that's fine. But yeah, I'm looking at this team and I'm like, yeah, it should be fine. And then they raise the prices. They raise the prices that they're gonna give out and shit. NFL tried that same shit. NFL gives the winner $60,000, they get a losers $20,000. You know,
is that $60,000 each?
Each.
Damn, they're just giving. I need to work for the NBA, man.
The NFL
get an
tried that
internship.
too, and the NFL. I didn't even watch the Pro Bowl, and I'm an NFL head. I ain't watched. Let me.
Nobody watched. I would have been worried about you if you watched the Pro Bowl.
I didn't watch the entire thing. Let me say.
Wow.
I did watch a lot of it because I had Falcons in it. I had Deion Jones and Keanu Neal in it. And
You're not
Alex
even
Mack.
playing for real though.
No, they're not. And that was a clip. That was one of the rewind. You know how the NFL players be mic'd up and shit. Keanu Neal, our strong safety, he was talking to Russell Wilson, and he was like, "Bro, like this ain't really fun. Like,
yeah,
they're not playing at my speed. This ain't my speed." And Keanu Neal is one of those thumpers. I'm gonna run straight to you and I'm gonna knock your head off. And he said, like, this ain't really for me. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. I mean, hopefully the NBA players do play a little bit more defense instead of doing.
Yeah, I think it's going to be more intense this year because I feel like players kind of want to win.
And you know what?
Team LeBron has way more star power too. By the way,
I don't know why. I'm gonna get to that. I don't know why they think that we want to see that. Like I believe they really think like, okay, they want to see these alley oops to Russell Westbrook. They want to see this. We don't want to see that. We don't. Well, I don't.
No, I don't think anybody does. Nobody wants to see a 200-point game.
Nobody wants to see that. Play defense.
We want to see a regular game with the best players in the world playing against each other.
Exactly.
Playing their best.
Play like AI did.
Exactly.
Play like that.
I want KD to scorch Steph. You know what I mean? I want blood. You know, I want to see some real hustle, man.
Yeah. And we're not gonna get that. I hope we do, but I don't.
Maybe we will. If we don't get it this year, we will never get it. So, why wasn't Brad Stevens the coach, man?
Who is the coach?
Your man's Mike, man.
Mike who?
Mike D.
Mike D'Antoni?
Of course.
Is the coach of who?
He's the coach for Steph.
Who's
The
LeBron's coach?
for Dwayne Casey, Toronto.
Maybe perhaps he doesn't want to do it.
Maybe he didn't get invited.
Oh, he definitely got invited. He got the number one team in the conference.
Who's to say?
He got number one team in the conference.
But yeah, man. We'll see what happens when they play.
Wow, you are a real hater, boy.
We'll
You are a real
see
hater.
what happens,
I'm
man.
telling you, boy. Believe in Brad, all right? That's
I believe
Believe
in
in
coaches
Brad.
before, man. I believe in coaches before, man. I don't believe the hype, bro. Public Enemy
it ain't
song.
no hype.
Don't believe the hype.
It ain't no hype, dog. What else we got? What else
That's
going
it,
on?
man. That's it, man.
I don't know what the fuck happened. We had fucking technical difficulties. I don't know what the fuck happened. I lost my mic, and
Budget cuts.
nah, ain't no damn budget cuts. I got all the pennies. I got all the pennies. Goddamn.
This dude got on an Apple Watch, a Gucci do-rag right now, a Hermes belt.
I don't even know
Louis
what
Vuitton
Hermes
umbrella.
is.
It's not even raining. This dude got a Louis Vuitton umbrella.
How you know it ain't raining out here?
It never rains in Southern California.
It doesn't. It rained yesterday though. It shit pissed me off. That was this morning. It rained this morning. Motherfuckers can't drive.
Better rain than snow.
Bro, stop complaining about that snow, bro. You choose to live in Detroit.
You ever got stuck in the rain?
It's in Southern California. You do though, because these motherfuckers
Okay.
can't drive.
Okay.
Yeah, like I told y'all at the beginning of the podcast, man. We're gonna do this every week now. And we back. We back
Every
in here.
day.
We back in here behind them. Hey, damn, we already talked about Black Panther.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
like that.
yeah, we out here, man. We finna go play Fortnite. If y'all want to play Fortnite, man, just hit me up. Bait
Yeah.
BAITEM 26.
I'm not giving y'all my gamer tag.
'Cause
No
you're a
new
hoe.
friend. Get with dude. We'll link up like that.
We gonna play Fortnite, man. With that being said, man, we hear the bullshit, talk shit, and give shit, man.
Peace.
Y'all stay up though. Peace.